What if I told you one man's ego was so powerful that he challenged a divine sage, fought a miraculous cow, attacked with the mighty Brahmastra, created a new heaven, and even forced the gods to surrender?
Long ago, there lived a king, powerful, ambitious, and destined for a greater journey. King Kaushika, ruler of vast lands, set forth to conquer the world beyond his kingdom. His strength was unmatched, his will unshaken. An army like a moving ocean, unstoppable. But even the mightiest journeys begin with a single step into the unknown. They crossed rivers that roared with life. Through forests older than memory and deserts that tested every breath. He saw the world and believed it could all be his. But destiny was waiting somewhere else. Far from kingdoms and conquest lay a different kind of power, a place of peace where even the wild knew no fear. For the first time, the king walked without command. Wait here. And there he saw him, the sage Vashishta. One held the power of the world, the other, the power beyond it. Revered one, I bow to you. Your humility is a blessing, King Kaushika.
Shabala, the divine giver of abundance.
Mother, bless our guests. Mother Shabala's golden aura brightened, and she blessed Vashishta and his guests with her gentle, loving gaze. And from the unseen came endless bounty. I have never known such taste. This is heaven itself. But wonder slowly gave way to desire, and with desire came demand.
Shabala, you must be mine.
Great sage, grant me this cow. She is not mine to give nor yours to take. I am the ruler, all belongs to me. Not all power bows to a crown. Then I shall take her by force. You will fail. The cow is protected.
Take her!
And so, peace began to fracture. Two worlds stood apart, moments from collision.
But the divine does not fear. With a single step, the earth answered.
From her came armies not of this world. Mortal strength shattered.
And the king stood alone. For the first time, he was defeated. He cast aside his crown and walked towards something greater. And the king stood alone. For the first time, he was defeated. He returned to his palace, handed his kingdom over to his sons, and vowed to return with more power. Kaushika walked away from palace in simple robes towards Himalayas. He renounced his throne and sought power through terrible penance.
Your tapas has pleased me. Receive these divine astras.
I accept these divine gifts with humility. Such exquisite craftsmanship, truly a marvel. I will wield them with honor. Armed with divine weapons, Kaushika returned in vengeance. Kaushika, with all the new power, started raining fire on Vashishta's ashrama. The fire did not touch Vashishta. He is sitting serenely calm as always.
The flames drew back and were extinguished by the Brahmadanda.
Kaushika unleashed the most powerful weapon of all, the Brahmastra.
And even the mightiest weapon faded before truth.
In defeat came clarity. Worldly power is nothing before spiritual strength. He rose, not as a king, but as a seeker.
His weathered face, eyes forward, burning with spiritual fire. He would never stop until he becomes Brahmarshi.
And so began his true journey from king to sage, from Kaushika to Vishwamitra. As years passed, Kaushika is glowing with divine aura. King Kaushika, I am pleased with your devotion. From now on, you will be called Raja Rishi. That was not enough for Kaushika. He wanted to become Brahmarshi. Long ago, in the radiant kingdom of Ayodhya, there ruled a king named Trishanku, noble in virtue, glorious in form.
He was valiant, truthful, and beloved by his people. A ruler blessed with greatness.
Yet beneath his golden splendor lived a quiet fear, the fear of losing the beauty he cherished. This body so fair, must I leave it behind? For Trishanku's greatest attachment was not to power, but to himself.
He could conquer kingdoms, but not mortality.
And so, driven by longing, he set forth to seek the impossible. He wished not merely for heaven, but to carry his mortal glory into eternity. In the timeless peace of Sage Vashishta's hermitage, worldly desires held no power. Humbled, the king approached the sage, seeking what no mortal had dared ask. At the feet of wisdom, pride bowed low. You have taken the first step, my king.
Great Guru, I desire to enter heaven with this very body. I cannot bear to part with it. Grant me this boon.
He begged for heaven without surrender.
Trishanku, heaven is for those free from attachment. Your clinging to this body is the very chain that binds you. Discard it, and you shall ascend.
And so, desire was denied, but attachment would not yield.
When wisdom refused him, ambition sought another path.
The king then approached Sage Vashishta's sons, who were themselves great sages, to help him.
Your father refused my request, but I beg you, intercede for me. Let me ascend with my body.
You defy our father's wisdom and come to us! You are worthy only of debasement!
In a single terrible moment, beauty vanished.
The king who sought heaven with his body was stripped even of dignity.
Pride fell harder than flesh.
Abandoned by kingdom, kin, and court, Trishanku wandered as a broken shadow. He no longer recognized the face that stared back.
Yet even in despair, fate had not abandoned him. For in the forest of loss, he arrived at the fire of Kaushika. Tell me, troubled one, what brings you to my hermitage? Kaushika, warrior turned sage, beheld not a cursed man, but injustice.
I sought only to keep my body in heaven. Vashishta refused. His sons cursed me. Now all have abandoned me.
He listened as sorrow poured from a shattered king.
No more, Trishanku. I give you my word. You shall enter heaven with your body. I will perform a sacrifice so mighty even the gods will have no choice.
A grave injustice has been done. I propose a sacrifice to lift him to heaven. He summons sages not for ritual alone but for defiance.
Kaushika, your will is unbending. We shall participate in your sacrifice. For all knew when Kaushika willed, even heaven trembled.
A mighty sacrifice arose, flames carrying mortal hope toward the divine.
Mantras thundered, fire soared, the heavens were called.
O gods of heaven, come receive your share of this sacred sacrifice.
But the gods did not answer.
Indra, Agni, receive your portions!
Silence became insult.
The gods have abandoned us, so be it! I shall bestow upon you the fruits of my own tapas. By my penance, I will send you to heaven!
With the force of Tapas, he raised a man toward heaven, regaining his lost youth and golden radiance. Higher and higher rose Trishanku, beyond mortal reach.
I am coming! I am coming to heaven with my body!
At last, his impossible dream seemed won.
But heaven has laws. Even kings cannot command.
You who bear the curse of Vashishta's sons, you are unworthy of heaven. You cannot enter. But Kaushika promised. Trishanku, you are not welcome in heaven. No, Lord Indra! Go to earth!
And from paradise, he was cast into terror.
Save me! Oh, great sage, save me!
Between hope and ruin, Trishanku cried out.
And the sage heard.
Stop, Trishanku!
One command, and the cosmos obeyed.
Thus Trishanku hung between heaven denied and earth forsaken.
If creation would reject him, Kaushika would create anew. If heaven will not have him, then I will create another heaven. New stars, a new Indra, a new order of gods.
Stars were born from wrath, galaxies from will.
Even gods feared a sage who could rival creation.
And so the heavens themselves begged, "Great Kaushika, put aside your wrath. Your creation is magnificent. Let Trishanku remain where he is. We will grant him all pleasures of heaven."
But we beg of you, do not create another Indra.
So be it. Let Trishanku remain suspended between worlds. I shall not create another Indra.
Thus was born Trishanku's heaven, a monument to impossible resolve.
Yet Kaushika's journey was far from over.
He sought not revenge now, but transcendence.
Kaushika, your penance has moved me. I grant you the title of Deva Rishi, the divine sage.
But titles could not quench his fire.
He started Tapas again more fiercely. Indra and other gods feared.
His tapas grows too powerful. We must stop him.
Indra sent Menaka to disturb Kaushika's tapas. Menaka starts dancing in front of the sage. And for a time, even sages may stumble. Kaushika was mesmerized by Menaka's beauty and lost himself.
Stay with me.
"10 years passed, like a dream. But truth awakens even after illusion.
What have I done? I surrendered to the lure of a woman and forgot my sacred resolve. Shame upon me!
Kaushika had lost time, but not destiny.
He turned once more toward the path of fire.
He started tapas again, with a resolve to not stop.
Your resolve has earned you the title of Maharshi.
He would settle for nothing less than Brahmarshi. Continues his tapas, fiercer than before. Once again, the gods were in panic. They sent Ramba, a maiden of peerless beauty.
You cannot distract me, temptress. Begone!
He cursed her and continued his tapas. Now temptation held no power.
For passion mastered becomes strength.
His tapas burned beyond flesh.
Until all creation trembled.
Kaushika, your penance is complete. I grant you the supreme title, Brahmarshi.
Lord Brahma, I am grateful, but I wish to hear these words from Sage Vashishta himself.
You have achieved what few could dream of. You are now a Brahmarshi.
From this day, you shall no longer be Kaushika. You are Vishwamitra, the friend of the universe. From king to outcast to creator to Brahma Rishi, he became Vishwamitra, friend of the universe.